Good afternoon, everyone. It is Tuesday afternoon. It's the 18th day of February. And it is, as expected, overcast, damp, a little dreary, but it still is mild outside. Temperatures in most places still running in the mid to upper 40s. And the good news is, and there is always good news, we are not going to have to endure rain too much longer. We're reaching the tail end of this particular round of rain showers, and then it's going to be game on with a series of dry days, which is likely going to last through this weekend. So, good news there. And it's been, I have it on the board, it's been almost a couple of months since we've had at least 5 dry days in a row. So we are certainly overdue to dry out for a few days. Just FYI, Penguins in action tonight at home against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it appears, with the Capitals losing last night, the Penguins could overtake the Capitals for first place in the Metropolitan Division with a win tonight at home against the Maple Leafs. Quickly, I want to show you something that should be in your favorites on your laptop. It is PittsburghWeatherNow.com. This is the home for everything whiteboard weather. Not only do I have the full library of whiteboard weather segments right at your fingertips, but the whiteboard weather theme song, the Pittsburgh Weather Now shop, where you can get your whiteboard weather merchandise. You scroll down the page and you'll run across a lot of cool stuff. You'll run across fun facts of the day. You can check in on the Seven Springs Mountain Cam anytime, the Braun Bostitch All-Weather Wealth Tips, and our ever-expanding photo gallery. Thanks to you, we add new photos all the time. You click right on the tile and you go right to the homepage, sponsored by the Buell Insurance Agency, and you can scroll through any one of a number of photo galleries. Again, we're adding to them all the time and want to continue to add to them. So I ask you to continue sending in your photos. PittsburghWeatherNow@gmail.com is the email address to send those photos. Let's send things outside right now, at least in terms of the temperatures. This is the way it looks and feels. Cloudy, some light rain in several locations. Temperatures range from 47, even in Franklin it's 47, 50 in Beaver Falls. Butler's at 48. It's 48 also in Pittsburgh. Latrobe's at 48, and same in Washington right now, with winds coming in out of the southwest in most locations. But you notice up here, Erie and Meadville, winds have shifted out of the west there, and I'll show you why they have a different wind direction in just a moment. There's a little something called a cold front that's headed through the area in the next few hours. And here is the way it looks on the surface map. This is going to be looking ahead to about 8 o'clock this evening. You can see the aforementioned cold front across the central part of the state. Once that's through, I think we'll see the rain showers tapering off fairly quickly. The moisture behind the boundary is not all that abundant, although clouds will linger. And then this is Wednesday morning. You can see that boundary well down to the south. And there's a very large area of high pressure across the Dakotas that's going to be building in over the next several days. Here is Wednesday evening. High pressure there. Influence goes all the way over toward here. The exception could be areas up near Erie. Buffalo could get a couple flakes of snow in those locations, but not here. Thursday morning, high pressure continuing to expand. Thursday afternoon, large, huge area, 1040 high, centered just west of Chicago. And that is the reason we are going to see a series of days with no precipitation and likely at least some sunshine tomorrow and Thursday, and then lots of sunshine Friday and Saturday. So keep those shades on standby. Quickly, I want to show you this, the long range outlook. This is 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlook. So it takes us through almost the end of the month, and you can see a very high chance, the A and the deep shade of red, a high probability of above normal temperatures. This would be through the next probably 9 days across the northeastern part of the country, and that would include us in western Pennsylvania. So really the winter that has never been is going to continue to be the winter that's never really going to arrive, at least not through the end of the month. That's not to say we're not going to get a couple chilly days here and there, but nothing in terms of any elongated cold snap. Quickly show you what's happening on radar right now, and you can see widespread rain shifting east of Pittsburgh right now. That's the deep moisture, the best moisture across Fayette and Westmoreland County right now. So if you're watching from Greensburg, Latrobe, Ligonier, Connellsville, Uniontown, down toward Morgantown, you're seeing the steadier rain right now as you get back toward Pittsburgh, right there, my big fat finger in the way. Pittsburgh and points north and west, it becomes more hit and miss and lighter. And here, my friends, this broken line of showers, that is your cold front right there, cutting up through Crawford County down through northeastern Ohio. That's the cold front that's going to be moving through here over the course of the next few hours. And again, once that front comes through, that should put an end pretty much to all of the precipitation. I'd say in all locations by about 8 o'clock this evening. So we have, about another 4, maybe 5 hours. It's going to take a little longer for areas east, obviously, than it will for areas to the north and west. So that is the breakdown on the maps and the radar for this afternoon. Before we get over to the whiteboard, quickly run down a couple of birthdays for today. If you or someone you know celebrating on this 18th day, you celebrate along with Vanna White. When you sit down and watch Wheel of Fortune tonight, Vanna White is 63 years old. John Travolta, Mr. Saturday Night Fever, among other notable roles, he's 66 today. Yoko Ono is 87. Children of the 80s know Molly Ringwald. She's 52 today. And our former Pittsburgh Steeler player, Le'Veon Bell, 28 years old today. It's National Battery Day today, and it is National Drink Wine today. So pour yourself another glass of wine with dinner this evening. Red or white? What do you like better? Red or white? I'm not a big wine guy, but if I'm going to have a glass of wine, I prefer a glass of red over white. Just me. Again, not a big wine drinker by any stretch, but if I go that route, actually I prefer champagne, if you want to consider. That's a sparkling wine. Champagne, red wine, white wine, in that order for me. Anyway, all right, let's get over to the whiteboard for this Tuesday afternoon. Breaking it all down for you, and I like to bring you this kind of forecast over the next several days. First off, we look at our sunset time, almost 6 o'clock as we head through the rest of the week. Sunset will be at and beyond 6 o'clock. Sunrise getting earlier every day, 7:10 is when it comes up tomorrow morning, and the moon phase is waning crescent. Last stretch of 5 or more days without precipitation officially was 7 days in a row. That happened December 20th through the 26th. So right around Christmas time, just a couple of months ago, we had 7 days in a row without precipitation. Quite honestly, I was surprised that it was that that recent. And I expected it would have been a lot longer, but that's officially the way it's playing out. Tonight, 26, showers ending early, I think in most cases by 7, 8 o'clock. Clouds linger overnight. Then for tomorrow, morning clouds, breaks of afternoon sunshine, a chillier day, again behind that front, 36, the high temperature. Tomorrow night, patchy clouds, a cold night, 19 degrees, the low temperature, and there will be a little bit of a secondary push of chilly air tomorrow night and Thursday. 33, the high temperature. Thursday will, though, include intervals of clouds and sunshine. So not a totally sunny day Thursday, but I think we'll go back and forth between clouds and sunshine. So not a bad day, just a little on the chilly side, and then we'll start to warm things up along with sunshine. 38, the high temperature on Friday. Mostly sunny skies. Again, that's going to be your shades day. We'll be carrying to the weekend. You bet your booty. You bet your ass, baby. Saturday, 45, the high temperature, lots of sunshine. And then Sunday, another dry day, but clouds will be on the increase throughout the day on Sunday, and 47 degrees. I think our next chance to see any precipitation will come probably late Sunday night and on into Monday of next week. But beyond, again, 7, 8 o'clock this evening, we're looking at a dry stretch of weather that's going to carry us right through the weekend, at least until probably later on Sunday night. So that is certainly good news moving forward. If you've wanted dry weather, and I think most of us do, your wish is going to be granted. All right, that's going to do it. Pretty straightforward. After, again, we kick out the rain, we're looking good. Chilly next couple of days, but looking good heading through the weekend, and we'll get warmer by the weekend as well. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon, everybody. As always, I ask that you please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Click the little share button and let's push it out to as many people as possible. A couple of notes in my Facebook feed timeline. If you have yet to vote, help out my friend Livia. She has cerebral palsy, and she's looking to get a bike to enjoy some spring and summer weather. And she's in a contest to get a free bike. So just scroll back up to my timeline and find the link to vote for Livia to get her bike. And secondarily, I posted earlier today the podcast, the Jagoff podcast. I was a special guest of them this past weekend. We recorded it on Saturday night, and that is now able to be listened to. So there's a link to listen to the Jagoff podcast, and we did it from Broad and Brush, which is located off of Route 910. That's a cool place, by the way. Anyway, I digress. Hope you have a great rest of this Tuesday afternoon. I'll talk to you bright and early tomorrow morning. Hump Day, 7 a.m. Peace. See ya.